In this video, I want to talk about peacocking. Yes. So, what exactly do I mean by peacocking? So, peacocking is essentially a man or even a woman, the gender doesn't matter. They're trying to impress someone or a group of people via showing what they can do or by showing what they already have. Like, look what I have or look what I can do. This peacocking was basically derived from the animal peacock. I think it's a bird, sorry. The bird peacock, where in a certain season of the year, the male peacock shows the female peacocks how beautiful its feathers are. Like, you might have seen it in the zoo or in like pictures that a peacock's feathers are very beautiful, right? The male peacock does exactly that. Look how beautiful my feathers are, in order to attract the female peacocks in the mating season, right? And that term has been used right now in the human space as well. Peacocking is essentially, in a very short like phrase, showing off, right? Now, showing off does have somewhat of a negative connotation to it, as you probably know, because that is what the mainstream message is being purported as, right? That, oh no, you don't need to show off, you should be secure enough in yourself, right? So I also want to discuss that, do you need to peacock? Do you need to show off? Now, here's the answer. Absolutely yes. You do need to show off. You do need to peacock. Yes. You remember this. Man is a social animal. Still an animal, right? Which means your mating and the woman's mating instincts are still very primal. They're primal because we are all animals in the end. Okay? And here's the thing. Peacocking, people who tell you these things, that don't peacock, don't show off, no, you don't have to show your wealth to anybody, work in silence, and don't like put anyone down, just work in silence and be happy with the results, do things for yourself. All rubbish cope. Rubbish cope, because if you see the type of people who tell you this message, they usually are people who have nothing to peacock. They're nothing to show off. Hence, they are using this mainstream moral message as a shield of excuses to justify their incompetence and their laziness, because they literally have nothing to show off. So it's better for them to say that, oh no, I'm good, I don't have to prove myself to anybody, as opposed to saying that no, I cannot show off because I have nothing to show off, right? So they are choosing to just not have any kind of accountability and stay losers forever. You should never listen to this message. No, never. If you want to be successful in this life, you must be driven by the goal of peacocking, by the goal of showing off. Like, yes, this is what I can do. This is what I have. That's what they don't have. And that's why you should be with me, to any female or to any men. That's why you should respect me. You should follow me. What I'm doing here right now, in front of you guys, YouTube, I want you guys to follow me, to subscribe to me, not to somebody else, right? Same thing. You have to show off what you have. The only kind of people who tell you these things, that don't show off, be secure, are the losers. The losers. Just the other day on Facebook, I was showing off a picture with me on a date with a beautiful woman. And by the way, this is that picture right here. And yeah, obviously I'm not show the picture of that girl because it's a bit, I'm not gonna show her off basically. That's her. And I posted this on my Facebook just the way you saw on this video. And there were guys telling me that, oh, you don't have to show off, it's fine, you work in silence. I opened the profile of this guy and saw the quality of the woman he's dating. Bro, you won't even date her. I'll be honest, that woman, the woman that he's dating, the guy who commented on my Facebook, ugly. She's like a 4 or 3 at best, no more than that. And you see the photo of the girl I was with. You can't see her face, yes, but she's at least an 8, if not more. So these are the people who comment these kinds of rubbish things, you know. So you have to just ignore them and let them live their loser life. And also the fact that I was at an expensive steakhouse in the city of Philadelphia. I was right there, and they can't afford it, so they are jealous. It's all this mainstream message is born out of massive jealousy, right? So peacocking is essential. Now let me also talk about history. If you think about it, every single big thing that humanity has achieved has been due to a motivation of a man or a group of men to peacock, to show off. Example, Eiffel Tower. Who built the Eiffel Tower? A group of men said one day, let's build the tallest building in the world. Now you have a wonder of the world, the Eiffel Tower. Taj Mahal in India. I know the story, being an Indian myself. A guy who basically tried to erect a big palace for his beloved, for his wife. That was the story. So a man was motivated to peacock in front of his woman. And like there are so many other examples in the past. Like when a group of men come together and say, this is something which I must do just because nobody else can. That's when great things happen. People who went to the moon. People who climbed Mount Everest. All these things were just like, I want to show off. When men are motivated by desire to peacock, great things happen. Great things happen. Tell me one good thing that has happened on record by the mindset of, I don't have to prove myself to anybody, I'm secure in myself. Can you name a single individual who is well-renowned, respected, and rich who has this mindset? No, it's only the losers who have this mindset. So you should never be adopting this mindset at all. No. So that's what I mean. That you should always be looking to be motivated by desire to peacock in order to attract women, in order to leave your mark on the world. That's exactly what women want, right? A man who knows his worth, he is different from everybody else, and he's clearly better than everybody else. And if not, he's trying to get there, right? So yeah, that's what I mean by peacocking. And when it comes to women right now, women have plenty of nice men around them. Plenty of I see this on Facebook all the time. Even one of my friends, it is hard for us good guys with good hearts here. Like, bro, the guys who are wealthy financially and who are in the upper echelons of society, they are also good guys with good hearts. There's nothing special about you that they don't have. They're also good guys. Being a good guy with a good heart is not special. There is no beautiful woman out there in the whole world, on any country in the world, who is beautiful, who's at least an 8, who cannot find a man who will treat her like a princess and be loyal to her for the rest of her life. Not a single gorgeous woman, she can always find such a guy, always. They are available in dozens. But why do you think she goes for the guy who breaks her heart? You know why? Because the guy who breaks her heart is way better in competence, which is financial, social skills and fitness, than just the good guys. Way better. And because he's way better, he has a lot more options. He has this woman wanting him, this woman wanting him, this woman wanting him. Imagine that there are thousands of women wanting to meet you every single day. Every single time you check your Instagram. Who do you go out with? All of them are beautiful. Who do you pick? Right? Then now you have standards. That's what women face. They have these thousands of men. I agree. If she only had access to one man, or just a group of 5-6 men, for example, then yes, then the competition is a bit less. Then your niceness will matter. And that's exactly what happened back in the 1900s. We didn't have Facebook. People used to marry their college sweethearts. Just because she did not have access to social media, access to men all around the world. Now the world has changed. She does. This girl that I showed you a picture of, she is not somebody I would have met in the 1900s. I met her online. Same thing. And because I'm at a certain level, she went out with me. Right? Does she have a shortage of men wanting to go out with her? Absolutely not. No, everybody wants to go out with her. But she picked me, right? Because I'm at a certain level right now. Same for you guys. If you are a good guy with a good heart, that ain't enough, my friend. It's not enough. You have to be better. In competence. You have to really be up there. once you can get your pick in women, like you get to choose which one you want, only then will you be satisfied. Otherwise, you will be constantly struggling like these people who complain endlessly. Women don't like good guys anymore. They all love good guys. They love, but the good guys have to also be competent, okay? And you can only get there if you are motivated by a desire to peacock, to show off. So next time someone tells you that that is a bad thing, showing off is a bad thing, just look at their life. They probably are the biggest losers on the planet, so ignore them completely. Listen to this. Get to work, and once you start seeing the results, don't be afraid to show off to the world. Alright? Take care.